Okay, yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry, the phone ring. I was waiting on a call. So, anyway, okay, so we're going to continue part two because I got interrupted. So, we were talking about the doctor's office in the hospital. Due to simple fact that sick people visit the doctor in hospital, your chances of infection with CV-19 or any other virus for that matter are higher in any sort of a medical setting. This is why medical experts are urging individuals to stay out of these sort of places unless it is crucial. Even if you think you have CV, you should call your doctor before attempting to visit a hospital or urgent care. It might be safer to recover at home, especially if you have mild symptoms, than to walk into a medical setting. Okay. Next one, restaurants and bars. Other risky places, according to Aaron S. Bromwich, PhD, Associate Professor of Biology at the University of Massachusetts, are restaurants and bars. While the chance of catching CV-19 via eating food are slim to none, dining or drinking in an indoor space is dangerous due to airflow. He explains that due to the fact that respiratory droplets can travel more than 6 feet enough through the air on their own, depending on where the AC is blowing, where you are sitting, and how long you are spending there, you might be a sitting target. Now, I also talked about restaurants too in my predictions for June, July, and August. So look back because I said outdoor restaurants like bistros, places like that are going to do quite well this summer. That's what I saw. I didn't see people really sitting inside the restaurants, but if your restaurant had, tables outside, you're going to make money. You're going to do good. Okay, theaters, sporting events, concert venues, large group gatherings in small enclosed spaces mixed with potentially contaminated surfaces and a whole lot of eating and drinking going on make theaters, sporting events, and concert venues places you want to stay away from during a pandemic, which isn't hard due to the fact that they are all closed. If you are desperate to go to the movies, find a drive-in theater near you instead. Now, I also talked about that in the predictions. Go back and check. And I said the drive-in theaters are going to become popular again because people are not going to want to go sit in the theaters. And drive-in is so, number one, cost effective, it's social distancing, and you can have a good time just with your family or friends in the car. Okay? So it's a thought. It's a thought, businesses. Public transportation. Since the CV-19 pandemic started, public transportation has been used less and less. Despite agencies taking preventive action, cleaning vessels, and requesting riders to wear masks, there have been a number of casualties of transit workers across the nation. I didn't know that. There are several reasons as to why public transportation can be a hotspot for the virus, but the two main issues have to do with airflow in the small enclosed spaces and the fact that it isn't possible to disinfect contaminated surfaces in between riders, which is true. What is he going to do? Get up and go wipe the seats and then let more people on? If you can, avoid taking public transportation at all costs during the pandemic. Restrooms. Woohoo! In a viral blog post, Bromwich reveals that bathrooms are a hotspot for CV-19 and not just because of hypothetical transmissions via feces. Bathrooms have a lot of bathrooms have a lot of high-touch surfaces, door handles, faucets, stall doors, So formite transfer risk in this environment can be high. Then there is the fact that toilet flushing does, Then there is the fact that toilet flushing does aerosolize many droplets. He points out, he urges you to treat public bathrooms with extra caution, surface and air until we know more about the risks. But you should also be careful about using the bathroom when visiting the homes of friends and family as well. Your office. There's a reason why most of the country has been working from home for the last few months. Small enclosed spaces filled with lots of people, likely talking, laughing, and collaborating, paired with shared surfaces such as kitchens, workplace, make for potential breeding grounds for CV. The CDC is urging workplaces, to take into consideration a variety of factors before inviting workers back in. Obviously, it is an option. You should continue to work from home as long as possible. Well, some companies, they told their people they can stay at home for the rest of the year. Okay. Schools and daycare centers. Because children are often asymptomatic carriers of CV, schools and daycare centers can be risky environments for community spread. Information about CV in children is somewhat limited, but the information that is available suggests that children with confirmed CV-19 generally have mild symptoms. Okay, but that has changed because they got a mutated form of CV-19 that's out there now that's really affecting the younger children. Person-to-person spread from or to children or among adults is thought to occur mainly via respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or talks. And kids, they're kids. Recent studies indicate that people who are infected but do not have symptoms likely also play a role in the spread of CV-19. Okay, I'm going to end it right here because I have a part 3. So if no one's told you they love you today, I do. Go out, make it a good day, and part 3 is right behind this one. All right. Oops. Kind of did there.